G'day legends, and we are still riding bloody high off the win of Alexander Volkanovski over the weekend. We got so much to talk about regarding everything to do with UFC 314. What do we do with the lightweight division? That's a whole video coming later. But in this video, we are going to be talking about introducing Alexander Volkanovski into my top 10 list, my GOAT list, my top 10 GOATs of all time of all MMA fighters. Alexander Volkanovski is moving into the top 10. I originally had him at 13th, I think it was, and I'll be moving him into the top 10 in this video. Now, I hate doing this. I truly hate doing this for so many reasons. Number one, you could make a top 10 greatest MMA fighters of all time, go through your entire list, and that video could easily take over an hour when you start to meticulously break down all the points of why. And I just don't have an hour. I gotta get this video out in about, 10 to 15 minutes and then get on my way to work. Number two is, you'll never please everybody. Everyone's top 10 list is so different for so many reasons because everyone has certain different criteria about who goes where and what goes what, and steroids this and cheating that, and a number of wins over quantity of wins. So you'll never please everybody. We argued for about an hour and a half last night. We spent a good 30 minutes of that hour and a half on the live stream just arguing about Anderson Silva alone. Just arguing about Anderson Silva alone. So you will never, ever be able to get this out concisely, succinctly, and please everybody. So I'm going to do my best. The other reason that I wanted to do this video as well is because I've learned over doing MMA YouTube for a little while now that you generally have two audiences. You got the audience that jumps in and watches the live streams every single day, but then you got audiences that just watch the videos every single day. And there's like, for me personally, there seems to be about 100 to 150 people discrepancy between those two numbers. So just so everyone on the channel is caught up on my idea of the top 10 greatest MMA fighters of all time, so the entire channel is on the same mindset here. We're all on the same path, not just the live stream. This is why I'm officially making the video and putting it out there on the channel. Right, preamble out of the way. Let us get into my top 10 greatest fighters of all time. Right, oh, this is never gonna be easy. Okay, coming in at number 10 is Conor McGregor. Right? Conor McGregor, I believe, has to go in a top 10 list for the culture. Yeah, and straight away, people are going to be like, well, then Royce Gracie must be. I mean, he literally is the culture of MMA. This is where, it's a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of for the culture, a little bit for your accolades. It's a mix of things that makes my top 10 greatest MMA fighters of all time. So Conor McGregor, he's going in at number 10 because of the culture, right? But also, he was a phenomenal MMA fighter in his prime, okay? Like, here's the thing, like Royce Gracie, it's all for the culture, and at the time that he was competing, he was a phenomenal MMA fighter, but MMA at the time wasn't really MMA. It was more just like, let's chuck in a bunch of different martial artists and see how they go. Whereas when Conor McGregor won his interim belt, he did it against a wrestler with a blown out kneecap. Exceedingly impressive. Then he knocked out a prime Aldo, in like, 16 seconds, something like that. I mean, he is the only one to have ever taken a round off Khabib. Yeah, he's the first champ. He went from 145 all the way up to, 170 to fight Nate Diaz, and yeah, he lost the first one, but then the second one, like, he went from 145 to 170. to fight Nate Diaz and won the second fight barely, but won the second fight. But that's like, if Ilya Topuria right now just skipped over lightweight and went up to fight, I don't know, a Leon Edwards, a Jorge Masvidal, a JDM. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and won the second go. It is insane. Like, Prime Conor is insane. Plus, he has got the record for like the top 10 pay-per-views of all time. It's what Conor has done is just nuts. It is nuts, man. So I have to put him in the top 10 greatest MMA fighters of all time, purely for that reason. We're already 4 minutes in. We're at number 10. Speed it up, Dougie boy. Right, DC at number 9. It's DC, dude. It's DC. He's lost 3 fights in the UFC, man. 2 of them to Stipe, 1 of them to John Jones. You get what I'm saying here, right? Like, he's a double chance. John Jones had to cheat, cheat hard to beat him, yeah? Undefeated at Strikeforce. He's beat Hendo, he's beat Frank Mir, Rumble, he's got the win over Stipe, yeah? DC is a GOAT, yeah? I know he looks like an elephant, but don't mistake him, Don't mistake that elephant in the room that is DC just rolling around the arenas. Don't mistake, that's actually a GOAT. It's just, DC, lose weight, brother. All right, we can't lose you. We can't lose you too. We lost Conor McGregor to cocaine. We can't lose you, DC. Right, then, speaking of DC, my number 8 is old Stipe. Good old Stipe Miocic. He is the best MMA heavyweight of all time. Shut the fuck up, Nacho. It's not Fedor. Pride was Fedor, who cares? Pride was rigged. Stipe is the best heavyweight of all time. He's the GOAT. We're talking about MMA, right? He is the best of the baddest. Yeah, the man who holds the UFC heavyweight title is the baddest man on the planet. Except right now it's a 50-50 between Tom Aspinall and Francis Ngannou. John Jones is a joke. But, you know, Stipe is the best of the baddest, yeah? Plus, the legacy that he has. I mean, he has got 2 wins over DC, who we've just said is a GOAT, and it was competitive as well. It's not like he just steamrolled through DC. They were good competitive fights. He's just got wins over Overeem, over Werdum. Like, I mean, DC is... Stipe is... He's on the list, yeah? He's on the bloody list. Jose Aldo. Okay. Some people want to discredit Jose Aldo. I get it. I feel like they're new heads. I get it. But like, Jose Aldo is an anomaly in MMA, right? Like, he shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be a new head and know who Jose Aldo is. You shouldn't. Think about how long this dude has been on pay-per-views. Just you could be someone who started watching last year and you've seen Jose Aldo on pay-per-views. Now, yes, you've seen him with his back up against the cage, but you have seen him on pay-per-views, yeah? And then if you were someone whose old gray tap-out beanie is faded into dust and blown away in the wind, you've seen Jose Aldo winning on pay-per-views all the way back to Strikeforce. It's crazy, man. It is great. He has got 8 title wins in the UFC. Don't even bother stacking on the extra ones that he has at Strikeforce as well. It's bloody madness. So then we get to, where are we at? 6? I think we're at 6. 6. Volk. And Volk is on the way up. He is clawing his way into the top 5. It is a madman. 36 years old, 2 KOs, but he's back. We know what he's done. I don't need to remind you all about what Volk has done. We've been just praising him for the last 24 hours. Unfortunately, he is being held down at the moment by number 5, Islam Makhachev. To me, Islam Makhachev is the greatest MMA fighter of all time, skill-wise. Yeah, but oh, Dougie, you're literally doing the greatest MMA fighter of all time tier list right now. You're doing your top 10. Why haven't you got Islam at number 1? I believe that within him is the number 1 best MMA fighter of all time. I truly believe that. But the UFC is fucking up his legacy. Fucking it up, because we are now at the stage of the conversation in the GOAT list where it's not just quantity, it's quality of defenses as well. And with Islam Makhachev, if he goes on to fight Justin Gaethje, he is taking this amazing career and just mixing it full of poison. Absolutely mixing it full of poison. We cannot call Islam Makhachev the greatest fighter of all time when his career is said and done and he's beaten Moicano on short notice, Volk on short notice, and Justin Gaethje. Oh, and Dustin Poirier. Like, if he beats Arman Tsarukyan and Ilia Topuria, or he wins a welterweight title, he will be the greatest fighter of all time. I've made a video specifically about this. Islam Makhachev's next 2 fights are the most important fights in MMA history because it decides the number 1 fighter of all time. Alexander Volkanovski, I believe, on the GOAT list is neck and neck with Islam Makhachev. I spent like another 15 minutes last night just thinking about this one as well on the live stream. If Alexander Volkanovski beats Movsar Evloev, beats this guy on an unbeaten streak at 36 after winning the belt back, a win over Movsar Evloev shits all over a short notice Volk and a short notice Moicano and a Dustin Poirier that didn't deserve to be in there. That's the quality there. Like, you don't get more of a quality win than you're 36. Movsar Evloev is on some crazy run of unbeaten streak. He's the new world beater. He's part of the takeover. If Volk beats him, he is skipping over Islam Makhachev. These two are neck and neck right here. So, yeah, but also, Islam, you got to give him his credit as well, right? He's got subs over Charles Oliveira, who is the king of submissions. Yeah, he is the best lightweight of all time. He beat Volk when Volk was primal in Volk's home territory, and Volk weighed more than him on the night, which is insane. Insane. Please, UFC, do not fuck up Islam Makhachev's legacy. He is this close to being the GOAT, dude. Right, then we land at number 4. greatest fighters of all time. Number 4 is Anderson Silva. This was where we got real nitty gritty with it. He nearly dropped to number 7, but like I've said on the videos a couple of times, luckily for me in my live streams, I have a lot of old heads in there that they know how to argue and they go hard, and they were able to maintain Anderson Silva at number 4. But I'm telling you, mate, we're a couple of wins away. This is what I love about the UFC at the moment. Like, people say that the pay-per-views that we're getting and the fight night cards that we're getting aren't that interesting. That's true. A lot of them aren't that interesting. But we are also at an era where we are looking at the top 3 greatest fighters of all time, all being dethroned by people that are on runs right now. It's a great time to watch for a hardcore MMA fan. So Anderson Silva retains at number 4, but again, a couple more wins from the other 2. And he is dropping down to number 7. Number 3 for me is Jon Jones. You could make a half-an-hour video on why Jon Jones isn't the GOAT. He's a duck. He's a cheat. He lost to Reyes. Couldn't finish Anthony Smith. Couldn't finish a one-kneed Thiago Santos. He ducked Francis Ngannou. He ducked a rematch with Dominic Reyes. He couldn't finish a one-handed OSP. He broke his hand in the first round. He's got more drug cheats than anybody else. Like, Jon Jones is an absolute prick. He's an absolute C-bomb. He's a cunt. Fuck it. Well, let's not get this video monetized. He's a cunt. There's no way he's the number 1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a roid abuser. He jousts with his eyes out. He jousts with his fingers and pokes people in the eyes. He's a cheater. He's just... not even close. No, Jon Jones is number 3. He's not number 1. Number 2 is GSP. He's some people's GOAT. You don't need to go over that. I mean, of course. And that leaves us with number 1. He will always be my GOAT. Well, he might not always be my GOAT. Like I said, Vulcan Islam, they're eyeing the number 1. Ilya puts on 5 defenses at lightweight, 3 or 4 good defenses, quality defense. I'm telling you, we're in a time right now where the GOAT list is moving, and it is moving quickly. But Mighty Mouse, he's got the defenses. People criticize who he was fighting at the time. That's the only thing they can criticize of him. He's a bloody legend. He's won titles in multiple organizations. He was robbed in the second Henry Cejudo fight. He is still competing to this day in jiu-jitsu, unlike sitting on the sidelines and ducking, you know? Unlike GSP, who could compete in wrestling at the Invitational, but he doesn't. Unlike Jon Jones, Mr. I just want fun fights. How about me and Derek Lewis? Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, no, Jon Jones, that wouldn't be fun. Why don't you fucking fight Tom Aspinall, you duck? That's your GOAT. That's your GOAT. I know there's someone that's going to want to be like, Jon Jones is the greatest of all time. And he's up there on the press conference going, I mean, me and Derek Lewis, that would be a real fun fight. Anyone want to see it? I just don't like Tom Aspinall. He hasn't done enough, really. He's the fucking defending interim champ. That's the guy you want to call the GOAT. Get fucked. Anyway, that is it. That is my top 10 list. Done. Banked. I hate doing it. I know there's going to be people arguing about little... I get it. I know it's an impossible list to do. On the live stream, I have a list that goes all the way down to my top 50 fighters of all time. And I can't look at that list without changing it. Every single time I look at my top 50 fighters of all time, I'm swapping people around and moving shit. And that's just me arguing with myself. So trust me, I get it down there in the comments. I completely understand. But that's it. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Dougie. I make an MMA video every day of the week, Monday through Friday. And I try and go live at least 3 times a week. If you want to know when all that happens, hit the subscription bell button, hit the notification bell, and then know when I go live. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. Let me know your top 10. I know someone down there in the comments running around is going to say, number 1, Hamzat. Number 2, Hamzat. Number 3, Hamzat. Number 4, Hamzat. And if you're a paying member of the channel, thank you so much. Your names are up on the next slide. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.